48 hours after takeoff training, one rookie misarmed the slide. 132 passengers lost 40 precious seconds. Stick around to learn the 5-second habit that turns chaos into calm when every beep and flash feel like... Exit row handles were mislatched 11 times in 2024, costing crews a brutal 3-minute scramble that would feel like an eternity with smoke crawling overhead. A Milan-bound red-eye last March showed how quickly comfort flips to chaos. One traveler nudged the plastic cover, and the handle slipped just far enough to jam the slide system. Burned through 3,600 safety inspection man-hours. The fix is embarrassingly simple. After you buckle, hook 2 fingers under the orange verification strap and give it a firm tug. European Union Regulation 965/2012 notes that a passenger may be reseated if the door isn't visually verified pre-takeoff. So speaking up protects everyone and keeps you in the exit row's legroom palace. A Delta 757 purser even hands loyal travelers a laminated Safety Scout card that earns 500 bonus miles for catching a fault. Next boarding, treat that handle like a loaded flare gun. Check, tug, relax. After 2021's training budget cuts, and one spinal suit topped 7 figures. The hazard isn't the slam. It's the rebound as the nose wheel drops and passengers rebound like rag dolls. Picture the thud echoing through the cabin. The protective brace is counterintuitive. Slide your feet back so knees anchor. Cross forearms on the seat top. Tuck chin, eyes down. A Christchurch to Sydney survivor said the pose felt silly until I heard seat back snap. The Australian Civil Aviation Advisory publication 234 states this posture cuts neck torque by up to 60%, the same reduction you'd get from a 5-point racing harness. One Heathrow captain drills it by calling for a silent demo during final approach. Frequent flyers who nail the move earn a quick jump seat photo in their mileage app. Should a hard landing arrive, you'll leave the jet bridge walking tall, instead of filing insurance paperwork. Head down. You've heard the demo 100 times, so you scroll instead. Then the cabin drops from 38,000 to 13,000 feet in 14 seconds, and your brain fogs before you finish that meme. A 2023 Denver diversion proved the point. Half the cabin stared, frozen, while an 8-year-old finally yanked her dad's mask down. In rapid decompression, time shrinks. In tests, healthy adults hit critical hypoxia after just 15 breath-starved seconds. Yank, place, pull, breathe, then help kids. FAA Rule 91.211 lets pilots descend to 10,000 feet inside 4 minutes, but only if passengers stay conscious. The sooner masks seal, the shallower the dive. Delta's Mask on Masters program even hands Sky Miles members 200 points for filming a correct demo during Safety Week. Masks first, questions later. Dual canisters under each triple seat last 12 minutes, but crew bottles run 40. So flag attendants if any hiss or frosting shows before takeoff. Reg swap on the spot. Finally, remember your glasses. One traveler taped a note on her case's lid. Mask, then me, after fainting mid-Atlantic. Oxygen beats optics every time. Stop burying your power bank in the overhead bin where a forgotten auto-on can simmer like a charcoal briquette. Cabin crews fought 38 battery fires in 2024. 6 diversions, $1 million repair dollars. IATA's 2025 addendum, C now limits spare lithium cells to 100 watt-hour and mandates cabin storage. But cabin means within arm's reach, not Roastfest row 27. Pack chargers in the seat back pocket. Ports taped off, and declare any over 100 watt-hour brick at the gate. Many airlines loan a fire containment pouch on request. One flight from Seoul lost an entire entertainment stack when a 20,000 milliamp hours bank wedged under a blanket flashed to 1,000 degrees Celsius. The captain's minute-long thermal runaway call burned through 600 gallons of extra fuel in climb dumping. Ask, tape, stow, simple. Card holders with Visa Infinites, electronics mishap. Perk get replacement credit within 48 hours if staff confiscate a device. That saves both gadget and goodwill. Regulators hint that 2027 may bring per seat battery trackers. Fly compliant now, skip future rental fees. My Strad's worth more than the plane, a touring violinist joked as crew dimmed the lights over Nashville. 2 minutes later, a charger shorted, spewing brown haze that hugged the ceiling and dropped like a curtain. Everyone fixated on the forward door and forgot the 2 overwing exits just 5 rows aft. 7 smoky diversions and $1.2 million in lost luggage claims. Count seatbacks between you and every exit. At pushback, trace a finger along the seat tops to each exit on both sides. Then picture crawling, eyes closed, until your knuckles graze the rubber seal. The FAA's 14 CFR 121.573 lets you request a personal exit briefing. Crews love engaged travelers and often reseat helpful volunteers to the freshest air. Delta even credits SkyMiles safety scouts. 500 points for posting a seat map screenshot during European carriers that install multilingual floor lights cut evacuation time 24%. And Lufthansa promises 1,000 status miles to volunteers testing the system next spring. A quick selfie pointing to the nearest exit qualifies some travelers faster than Flame Dot. Our violinist rolled out, clutching that violin, unscathed. Copy her drill, and the only thing you'll lose is anxiety. "42 major commercial runways still operate without engineered material arresting systems, and 5 jetliners overshot their pavement in 2024. Those crushable gravel beds can stop a 737 in just 310 feet. But without them, tires shriek across rain-slick concrete, mow the grass in repairs. Always check runway length before you buy. Open the free Runway app and compare landing distance available to aircraft type. If the ratio dips below 1.15, pick the later-in-day flight when tanks are lighter, or switch to the wide-body run that guarantees auto-brake max. FAA Advisory Circular 1,505,325 recommends 7,000 feet for single-aisle jets. Yet 31 of those 42 strips measure under 6,500. Turkish Airlines embeds runway tables in its booking engine. Filter for under 8,000 feet To unlock a bonus miles code Longstrip, EU 261 payouts double when an overrun diversion exceeds 3 hours, but only if you file within 7 days. Set a calendar reminder before wheels up. Hold the brace position until the engine spool down. Insurers whisper that by 2028 tickets touching a sub 7,000 feet strip will carry a safety premium. Fly the longer concrete now and spend that surcharge on gelato in Rome. Who actually opens the cockpit if both pilots slump forward at 38,000 feet, autopilot blaring, and cabin lights flickering? 2 New Year's Eve double incapacitations since 2023. Forced attendants to override the steel door while passengers filmed the shaky horizon. 90 seconds felt like 9 hours. FAA 121.313 demands an emergency latch. EASA mandates a 20 kilograms push test, yet 31 Western carriers still run legacy. Delay circuits that lock the door for 120 seconds before cabin crew can even try. Deadly lag. Seconds matter when metal becomes a tomb. During boarding, clock the jump seat nearest you and greet that attendant by name. Rapport matters when every extra hand counts. Ask whether their airline follows the knock-pause code or continuous ring protocol. If it's code-based, memorize the pattern. Crew briefings reveal that passengers who assist, holding flashlights, relaying ATC patches, cut response time by 42% and panic screams by 63%. Alaska Airlines hands MVP Golds a laminated incapacitation card that outlines the latch location. Show interest and the purser may grant you the same cheat sheet. Visasignature.com. The cabin, land the story. You've mastered exit straps, brace posture, oxygen drills, battery taming, smoke mapping, runway math, and now cockpit codes, all in one flight. Next, discover the loophole that turns a dreaded overnight delay into a free 5-star stay. Tap our follow-up video before those summer storms roll in and seats vanish. Not financial, legal, or flight advice. Verify with official airline policy.